On the 5th of July 2026, just after celebrating the 4th of July, in the early hours of the morning after midnight, a Rhode Island dad by the name of Kevin Klimas, a Bigfoot skeptic, left his friend's remote rental weekend cabin, climbed into his car, and started on his way home. As he pulled out of the driveway, he saw something. Something big, something hairy, over 8 feet tall and crossing the road. I hope you enjoy this video about this recent Bigfoot sighting, which the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization have labeled a Class A, meaning they truly believe that Kevin Klimas, a former skeptic turned believer, genuinely saw a Sasquatch. Kevin Klimas had been celebrating the 4th of July over at his friend's remote rental weekend cabin in Voluntown, Connecticut, and it was after midnight, already the early morning hours of the 5th of July, by the time he left the cabin. He climbed into his car and made his way down the dirt driveway of the cabin and started on his way home. The road was silent, dark, empty. No people or cars around. Trees surrounding the cabin and road. But before Kevin could even drive away from the cabin, something jumped onto the road from the right and bolted across to the woods on his left, illuminated in his headlights. Something huge, something hairy. Kevin hurriedly slammed onto the brakes, putting the car to a halt in the middle of the road, and he sat there, unable to quite comprehend what he had just seen. His headlights illuminated the road ahead brightly. There was nothing there, but he had seen something. Something had crossed the road in front of him, caught clear as day in the beams of light from his headlights. Whatever it was, he knew it was not a bear. Kevin described something that stood roughly 8.5 feet tall, crossing the road on 2 legs and covered in head to toe in matted, greasy brown hair. It had crossed the road in 2 swift footsteps and was gone in an instant. Kevin contacted the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, a group founded in 1965 that is dedicated to investigating Sasquatch sightings across the United States, and told them his story. He also claimed it had no indications of gender. They asked this because when Robert Patterson and Bob Gimlin shot their famous Patterson-Gimlin footage in 1967, it seems to indicate that the Sasquatch they saw was a female. "If the females are that big, I don't want to see a male," he had said. Kevin Klimas described that the Sasquatch's legs were shorter than its torso, and its arms hung down past its knees, and he estimated it had an 8 to 9 foot wingspan, with its arms outstretched. He also said it had a cone-shaped head, and not much hair on its face, and walked like a human. All his descriptions match up with countless other Sasquatch encounters throughout the years. The Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization labeled his sighting a Class A, which means that they truly believe that Klimas genuinely saw a Sasquatch. Klimas was a skeptic, not an enthusiast before his encounter. He seems to have no known motives to fake a sighting. There's a theory that seems rather plausible, suggesting that the Sasquatch could have been moving towards or away from the sound of the fireworks and celebrations of the 4th of July. The woods around Voluntown have had significant Bigfoot activity, said investigator Mike Young. Another investigator, Matt Moneymaker, said that Kevin Klimas was credible. "He's not lying about what he saw," Moneymaker said. "I could tell from the conversation." What do you make of this recent famous Bigfoot sighting? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you like my content, and stay tuned for more.